Can you imagine a lion, a bear, and a tiger living together as friends in perfect harmony? It sounds like a fairy tale that couldn't possibly happen in real life, but it's true. For more than a decade, this trio has lived together at Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary in Georgia. This story began in Atlanta in 2001, but it was no fairy tale, it was a terrifying nightmare. During a drug raid, the police went down into the basement and found what they had never expected to find: 3 exotic animal cubs no more than a year old, an African lion, a Bengal tiger, and an American black bear. The animals had been kept in horrible conditions. All 3 cubs were malnourished, infested with parasites, and kept in tiny cages where they couldn't even stand. The lion's cage was so small that the bars were damaging his snout. But worst of all was the bear. He was put in a harness that had never been loosened to accommodate his size, and it was growing into his flesh. The only way to get rid of it was surgery. I can't imagine what those poor creatures went through suffering in that basement, but thankfully they made a full recovery. The bear and tiger were named after characters from the Jungle Book, Baloo and Shere Khan. The lion was simply named Leo. The rescued cubs were brought to the Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary. The cubs were so afraid of people that the staff decided to keep them together for a few days to calm them down. When the vets took Baloo to surgery to have his harness removed, the other 2 cubs became restless and anxious, pacing back and forth. Seeing this, the staff decided to keep them together permanently. Of course, they were prepared to separate the trio at the first sign of aggression and fighting over territory, but that never happened. Years went by and the friends were still close. They played together, shared food, and groomed each other. Whatever happened in that damn basement made them not only friends, but brothers for life. Growing up together, their personalities seem to complement each other in perfect balance. Baloo is mellow and slow, Shere Khan is mischievous and always looking to play, and Leo is just Leo, the king of the jungle, and that pretty much says it all. He is the most stoic of the group and likes to lounge around and keep an eye on his brothers. By the way, Leo is a male. His name just never grew due to his tragic past. For 15 years, the friends enjoyed each other's company and amazed visitors. However, nothing lasts forever. The first to go was Leo. In 2016, Leo began to show strange symptoms. He became weak and refused to play or eat. The diagnostic tests didn't explain his symptoms, so he had exploratory abdominal surgery. It showed that over 80% of Leo's liver was filled with inoperable masses. The staff made the difficult decision to let Leo go, so the trio became a duo. The strange thing is that Baloo and Shere Khan weren't that surprised when Leo didn't come back. Usually they were very anxious when they were separated, even for a few hours. But this time they were calm, as if they knew it was his time. As a memorial to Leo, a lion statue was placed on his grave. The pictures of Shere Khan rubbing his snout against Leo's statue always touch me. Shere Khan outlived his beloved brother by 2 years. In 2018, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. He was not in pain, but his brain was not functioning as it should, so he couldn't stand up or walk without great difficulty. Baloo cared for his brother until the very end and was very gentle and forgiving. He didn't seem to mind when Shere Khan stepped on or bumped into him. This picture of Baloo cuddling his sick friend was taken just before Shere Khan died, and Baloo was left alone. Baloo is still alive. He is 23 years old and he is doing remarkably well. You might feel sorry for him since he is the only one left of the famous trio, but don't. He is a happy bear and he enjoys every day. He is now in his senior years, so his favorite pastimes are napping, snacking and sleeping. Does he misses his friends? I think he does in his own way, but it is a light sadness filled with good memories. After all, he is the only bear in bear history who can boast that his best friends were a lion and a tiger. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Pawsome tales. Thank you for watching.